Hello, it's Tuesday the 23rd of October. Now, the latest EuroMillions result was this one, and nobody won the jackpot. It's gone up to 51 million. We're still in October, so we're still using machines 1 and set balls 5. Now, this is my analysis of all the coincidences that occurred in the most recent draw. Now, what I've done is I've made a grid where the analysis of each draw is on this grid. So for all machines, all sets of balls, full draw history, there was nothing outstanding. When I looked at recent history, 48 was most overdue for its frequency, star number 3 was most frequent. Then when I looked at star number 1, 48 most frequent, and number 1 most frequent with 48. Number 3 was most overdue with 29, 29 most frequent with 47, and set of balls 5. And then when I looked at machine 1, 48 and 1 most frequent with each other on that as well. 29 most frequent with number 1 when I looked at machine 1 and set of balls 5 together. And star numbers 3 and 12 both most overdue for the frequencies with each other when looking at machine 1 and set of balls 5. So I'll just show you what that looks like on a chart. So this is the main chart showing all machines, all sets of balls, full draw history, and this is what it looks like. Now when I narrowed it down to the recent history since the star numbers went up to 12, then I got this, and then you can see 48 most overdue for its frequency. So also star number 3 most frequent. Now when I looked at a chart for number 48, right, so when I looked at a chart for number 48, in recent history, star number 12 most frequent. And then when I look at full history, it turns out that main number 1 by far the most frequent with 48. And if I narrow it down to machine 1, still most frequent, and then set of balls 5 as well. Then set of balls 5 and machine 1, and I look at number 1, then we'll get to 29 most frequent. And if we look at number 29, star number 3 most frequent, and main number 3 most overdue with 29. So we get main number 3, and main number 3 only points to the star numbers with machine 1. So machine 1, so we get star number 3 most overdue for its frequency, and this is the chart, so you can see where it is on the chart. There it is. Actually it looks like it's most overdue rather than most overdue for its frequency. So anyway, from this analysis, so we get 48, and then we look at 48, we get 1, then we look at 1, we get 48, and we get 29, look at 29, we get 3, and so from 3 that points back to the star numbers. Now I'll just show you how the star numbers point to each other when we look at machine 1 and set balls 5. So I'll just turn off the main numbers, And looking at this chart for machine 1, set of balls 5, full draw history, we narrow it down to recent history. What the hell is going on here? That's strange. 3 and 12 most overdue for the frequency. When I analysed it, but now I can't see how that. How the hell did I get that before? Oh yeah, that's what I'm forgetting to do. I'm forgetting to look at the star numbers chart. That's that I did it. Right, so when I look at 3 we get 12 most overdue for its frequency. When we look at 12 we get 3 most overdue for its frequency. So that completes my analysis. There wasn't anything pointing to 47, but looking at the chart for 47, we'll look at all machines and sets of balls, include the star numbers. If we narrow it down to the set of balls that was used, which was set 5, then when we do that, it points to 29 most frequent. So that completes my analysis. Now, for tonight's draw, let me show you something very interesting for tonight's draw. Right, the most overdue number is number 13. Right. Now watch what happens to these numbers when we narrow it down. Let's look at machine 1. Now we get 18. Narrow it down to machine 1 and set of balls 5. We get main number 5. Now let's just make a note of that. And we also get 2 ways in which star number 4 is most outstanding. So we'll make a note of that. And when we look at machine 5, star number 4 again. Now we've got 10, so I'll make a note of number 10. And look at these other numbers. Look where 18 is. 19, 5, 13. Now when we look at recent history, since the star numbers went up to 12, it's pointing to number 4 again. And when we look at star number 4, if we narrow it down to machine 1, that points to 11, and 11 points to 4 as well. So 4 and 11 point to each other, so make a note of that. Now when we look at machine 1, set of balls 5. Now notice we get number 5. Well, I've debugged this spreadsheet and made it work better, and now it's more accurate. And what I'm trying to find is, right, we've got 22 most overdue with 19, which is the one that's most overdue for its frequency at the moment. Right. If I look at the chart for 19, look where 5 is. It's practically pointing to number 5. And actually, let me just check something. No, I haven't debugged it. Damn it, this is the wrong one. But anyway, when I debug it, it points to 5, not 38, because I'm counting the frequency of 19 as the minimum frequency, which is 0 because it don't exist on this chart. And when I correct that, it actually, if you count the squares, right, if you count, look, on this one, 28 times 9, on this one, 24 times 11, which is biggest? It's obviously this one. So that should actually say number 5 there. So 19 and 5 very strong together. Now the most overdue number is 13, and when we look at number 13 and machine 1, it points to number 5, most overdue, and also recent history. Number 13 points to star number 4 again. Oh, and number 19 most frequent as well. So 5, 13 and 19, those three numbers are very, very strong together, and these are some other numbers that are good with those. So that's as much as I'm going to predict in this video, and that's the conclusion of this video. So I hope that helps you to pick your numbers for tonight's draw. Look out for the next video, because it's going to be very interesting, because I've got new things that I'm going to show you. It'll probably be a bit longer as well, so look out for that, and bye for now.